There's a lot to unpack from what we just heard. What if you were standing there right now before they left, what would you have wanted to ask? What is still not answered for you?
Well, I think we already have information about the communications. And ATC has the answer, right? It's all in the ATC tapes. So as far as standard patterns are concerned, of course there's a standard pattern. Why the helicopter didn't avoid the CRJ is the question we need to know. And we're going to find that out with ATC, and I believe that we do have ATC records of what was said. So I need to study that more before I can talk about that. But again, this isn't a time to speculate, it's a time to investigate, like they said. That's the most important takeaway from this. And to me, it's just heartbreaking that they're in the recovery process already. You know, you think, well, it's been almost 12 hours and those waters are so cold. But was the collision even survivable?
Right.
Did everyone die in impact?
And that will come out in this NTSB investigation, who is now the lead investigative body of this. So they're going to be doing all of that work. But Mackay, this is the deadliest U.S. air disaster in 24 years.
Yeah. Well, our system is safe. There's no question about that. It is safe to fly. The NTSB will be looking into human factors.
Mackay, I do want to ask you, we were talking a little bit as we were watching that news conference there unfold. You've actually been in the cockpit when, air traffic control is saying, okay, there's a plane coming in, avoid this. What does that communication look like as you're coming in to land and you're getting air traffic control saying, okay, watch out for this plane?
You know, they may say, traffic 2 o'clock, 1 mile, do you have them in sight? Don't have them in sight. All right, turn left heading, blah, 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 to avoid the traffic. Or if I have the traffic in sight, I'll say, yes, I have the traffic in sight. All right, follow him to runway 23, clear to land number 2, go to tower. So they direct you, but it is possible to have the wrong traffic in sight. I'm not saying this is what happened in this situation. We don't know. There's so many questions. But it's possible they can say, Honda Jet 3207 Echo, traffic 2 o'clock, do you have him in sight? I may see an aircraft, yes, I've got him in sight. Oh no, there he is there. That's happened to me before where I've had the wrong aircraft in sight. We don't know if this is what happened here. When the helicopter said they had the CRJ in sight, did they have the wrong plane in sight? This is what's going to be revealed, talking to ATC and looking at and listening to those tapes. Plus the data recorder, the voice recorder. What were the pilots talking about in the cockpit of the CRJ? What were they talking about in the helicopter?
When I'm driving my car, I can follow my GPS, and hopefully I'm trusting it, but it ultimately comes down to me as the pilot of my own vehicle. If it says turn right and I clearly see something that's hazardous, I'm going to step in and take controls. I'm not saying that's what happened here, but if the ATC, air traffic control, is telling a pilot, because it's dark at night, hey, you've got this, be aware, the pilot's listening, you were listening, but if with your own eyes you're seeing something that conflicts with what you're being told, would you take control over what ATC is telling you?
You have to. You're a pilot in command. You are the final authority of that aircraft. We're responsible for the lives of everybody on board. So in an emergency or a situation like that, the pilot can deviate, do anything necessary. Now, had the TCAS worked, the traffic collision avoidance system, had they been higher up, if it was working, that could have advised them also. But the CRJ was cleared to land. So we don't know, was the helicopter behind them? Could they not see them? If the TCAS wasn't working, they probably never knew what happened. But did the helicopter see the wrong aircraft? These are the questions that have to be answered. We can't speculate.